सब्सक्राइब करें, प्रेस करें बेल आइकॉन और पाएं मुंबई, नवी मुंबई एवं बॉलीवुड की ताजा तरीन खबरें।
The COVID-19 pandemic has brought upon an unforeseen load on India's healthcare system, leaving them unplanned in a fix at the foremost in treating and combating the fatal virus. Ever since the advent of COVID-19, all attention has shifted to treat COVID patients, leaving people with other ailments and sicknesses off the hook at a receiving end. With the new normal paving in, the concern in regards to treatment of non-COVID patients still remains at an alarming level. Despite instructions from NMMC, non-COVID patients still face lack in treatments and no relief from hefty overcharge bills for treatments. Considering the prevailing situations in Navi Mumbai, Dr. Rajas Patel, one of city's best oncologists, has sought to take Navi Mumbai's healthcare system to a next level. Dr. Rajas Patel, medical oncologist, founder and managing director of RH Clinic at Seawoods, ensures to aid cancer patients in providing them high-grade medical facilities and offer them several opportunities in forms of advanced treatments with utmost care. The daycare chemotherapy facility started at RH Clinic is a relatively new concept in India, not many knowing that it does not even require a bed, as the treatment can be conducted at ease in an aesthetic setting without a day's time being consumed. The Daycare Chemotherapy Center is a well-established comprehensive center offering cancer treatment facilities like medical oncology, adult and pediatric hemato-oncology, chemotherapy, targeted therapy, hormonal therapy, and immunotherapy services to its clients. At RH Clinic, patients have reliable access to state-of-the-art infrastructure related to chemotherapy and the expertise of verified consultants and medical practitioners. RH Clinic aims to assist its patients through complex situations in a smarter way, offering early treatment options with better outcomes and lesser stays. The exclusive facility of an onco-pharmacist stationed right at the nursing center relatively makes the administering of drugs feasible at the RH Clinic. And even while the COVID pandemic accelerates in the city, Dr. Rajas Patel and his team of doctors and medical practitioners at Navi Mumbai RH Clinic are all geared up with utmost safety precautions required to guide, aid, and treat cancer battling patients. In conversation with NMTV, Dr. Rajas Patel unveiled the purpose and the functioning of the RH Clinic and how its establishment aims to contribute to the pre-existing healthcare structure in Navi Mumbai.
We have recently started this daycare, chemotherapy daycare, in which patient need not get admitted for a whole day. And they can just come in the morning, they can take their therapy, whatever therapy is required, and they can be discharged to home by the evening. So this is going to help a lot of cancer patients in accessing to the better quality of treatment, lesser hospital stay, lesser chances of infection from hospital stays, and many of our patients who have undergoing this treatment in chemotherapy daycare are really very happy with the system. Our clinic as well as our chemotherapy daycare, both the centers, we screen the patients and the relatives before they enter our facility. We also ask for their any history of international or domestic travels. We ask for the fever, cough, cold, any abdominal symptoms, which are really common symptoms of the COVID. And if everything is negative, then only we allow the entry. So first of all, whoever is inside our facility are completely safe from the COVID-19 disease. We screen all the patients and their relatives who are going to visit our medical facility for COVID-19 symptoms. Wherever possible, we ask them to bring the negative report and along with them. And also we screen our staff and our chemotherapy well-trained nurses who are going to work with these patients in close proximity. So even if they have a mild symptom of COVID, we do not allow our staff to come to our medical facility. We have been following the standard and standard guidelines of sanitation of our clinic and as well as our daycare center. In cancer, there are two intentions of treatment basically. One is a curative intent, in which we aim to cure the patient from the cancer, and second one is a palliative intent, in which we intend, or our goal is to keep the patient as disease free as possible, as pain free as possible, and prolong their life as long as possible. So during this COVID-19, according to the international societies like ASCO, like American Society of Clinical Oncology, or ESMO, European Society of Medical Oncology, their guidelines are to minimize the hospital visits, to minimize the hospital stay, the length of the hospital stay, and as long as possible, we shift the patients from IV or intramuscular therapies to oral therapies, which they can take at their home also, so they need not visit any medical facilities. So in curative patients, yes, we are taking the COVID-19 reports, the RT-PCR reports, and only if it is negative, we are giving full dose of chemotherapy only to those patients who are being treated with curative intent. For palliative intent patients, treatment can be shifted to orals, treatment can be little bit delayed, but there is no generalized thumb rule. We have to individualize the patient as per the individual patient. The different services which are provided at our clinic and cancer daycare center are basically various types of chemotherapy, hormonal therapy, targeted therapy, as well as immunotherapy. These are the mainstay. These four forms of treatment are mainstay of any cancer treatment protocol. In cancer, as we know, there are three main doctors who are going to treat you if you have a cancer. There will be a surgeon, there will be a medical oncologist, and there will be a radiation oncologist. These are the three mainstay branches of any cancer treatment. So we are taking care of the medical oncology part of this treatment, and anything and everything related to medical oncology is available at our center. We are offering these services at very minimal and reasonable prices. They are not as compared to other corporate setups. They are not as expensive as them, and best quality drugs, best quality of treatment, best quality of nursing care is offered at our center with a very reasonable price range. As we all know, the cancer is one of the most deadliest diseases, one of the most fatal diseases, and the only thing which can prevent us from cancer fatality or cancer mortality is basically early detection of the cancer. If the cancer is detected in very early stages, it is curable. Yes, cancer is curable, but provided that it is detected in an early stage. If it is detected in later stages, advanced stages, or metastatic stages, we can always control the cancer, we can always treat the cancer, but then it becomes incurable. So the basic thing is to detect the cancer as early as possible. For that, we have different screening methods. We need to start screening for cancers which are very common cancers. We need to start screening for them, just like breast cancer or ovarian cancer or cervical cancer or other common cancers in males, just as prostate cancer, lung cancer. These are all cancers which can be screened using different screening methodologies. So screening can detect cancer in very early stage, and then we can treat it with curative intent, and the cancer patient can be cancer free. So these are the screening methods. We need to modify our lifestyles, our diet, our smoking and drinking habits. So everyone knows about it. The diet should include the 2/3 of our diet should be a vegetable based diet, and 1/3 should be a non-vegetarian based diet. This is the basic thing. Even in vegetables, we should use whole grains rather than refined grains. We should avoid red meat as long as possible. Also, other part of our lifestyle modifications, the most important is exercise, because exercise induces your hormonal balance of your body. It also helps us in digestion, and the faster the digestion, lower the chances of gastrointestinal cancers. Also, how much to exercise is also very important. So according to the national guidelines, international guidelines, at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise is very important for everybody, including the children, including the elderly, including the middle-aged person. For everybody, 150 minutes of moderate exercise every week is very important. So if you have any kind of doubts, you can always contact with us. You can visit our website www.rhoncoclinic.com, where you will find more informations about cancers, and you can directly contact from our website to us via email or WhatsApp, or you can get our number and you can call to us.
Madeline Ravi for NMTV News.